Hello. Welcome. Today, we are back with Chapter 4, Somebody to Love. I'm reading through Final Fantasy Tactics because I love the plot. It's so good, but the game takes forever to play. It didn't seem conducive to streaming, especially with the grinding. So, here we are. And we start off with some news. Future of War 2. Suffering through the long stalemate, Larg's army began to mobilize. Over 80% of the knights in the front line were Hokuton. When the March of Bethel began, Bethel was a strategic location for the invasion of Zeltania. Occupying this area would mean abundant food supply. This would either make or break the war effort for either side. Monster in Rovaine's castle. There was an incident of an attack of an unidentified monster at Lionel Castle, but now it has occurred again at Riovaine's castle, home of Duke Barrington. Victims of the incident are said to be over 500. The image of people's crushed heads are etched into the minds of those who saw it. At Zeltania Castle, Orlando returns from the front. Welcome back, Father. Yes. How are you? Fine. How was the war front? You know, it's really horrible. Have to keep an eye on your own men. My reputation's shot. Ha! Your reputation? What about Goltana's? Everyone says, because of you, the other generals are still here. Pledging lifelong loyalty. That's the Orlando way. But watch what you say. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll be careful from now on. Alright. What about the other mother? The crystal-like stones found in Gog? Another found by the late Cardinal at the end of the war. The Shrine Knights have been active. We don't know their plans yet. What about the spy we sent to Marand? Unfortunately, we'd like to get some proof of the High Priest's plot and move in peace. Orlando brings out the Libra Stone. They'll find out sooner or later. Then there'll be real war. At Douglas Pass, on their way to Zeltania, Ramza and troops come through the pass. A Nantan guard stops them. As long as we're here, you cannot pass. Having no choice, the troop kills the Nantan guards. Ramza and his troop rest at Bavaria Free City. Ramza meets a young lady while exploring the city. I'm Meliadul. I came to avenge my brother. Avenge your brother? What are you talking about? You're denying it? Islud, whom you killed at Riovaine's, was my brother. I'm gonna kill you, not for the High Priest, but for my brother. Wait, Islud? I didn't kill him. Do you know what happened at Riovaine's? That wasn't the doing of any human. Islud was killed by Lucavi. Lucavi? Lucavi appeared and killed my brother? That's wild. You can't come up with a better lie than that? Ah, you're the same as Islud. You don't know the truth. You don't realize you're just pathetic puppets dancing for the bad guys. The stones aren't just objects of faith, but have power to work miracles. That power is different for each side. They're using it for equal. Wake up, Meliadul. Vormov's deceiving you. You expect me to believe that? That's ridiculous. Vormov was our father. My brother really wanted to save this rotten kingdom. Our plans may be violent, but reform requires pain. If there's no pain, there's no true reform. A baby like you can't even deal with the fate. Can never change the world. I beg you, please trust me. I didn't kill your brother. I'm not the one you want to fight. Lucavi exists. Your father's no longer human. He's a devil, possessed by him. Cut it out, Ramza. Ramza sees Meliadul advancing towards him. It made sense she was going to show no mercy. Ramza, somehow, had to make her vulnerable. He pulls his sword to attack. Meliadul parries the blows. She slashes at Ramza. He ducks, seeing an open space between his sword and her armor. Thinking quickly, Ramza uses his armor break ability, and her armor shatters into pieces, leaving her vulnerable. She acts madly, Ramza knocks her defender out of her grasp. Ugh. You're strong. No wonder why Graf lost. Listen, next time we meet is the day you die. Remember that. Having no weapon or armor, she flees into the darkness. At Fineth River, after resting at Bavaria Free City, his troops come to the Fineth River. This river is deeper than I thought. We must be careful. Troops successfully cross the river and make their way to Zeltania. Ramza prays, and they reach the church. Delita walks in and kneels beside him. A heretic coming to church? It's pretty bold. I have no time, so I'll ask straight out. Why did the High Priest send you to Goltana? My duty came to Zeltania to ask me that? Fine, I'll tell you. My duty is to assassinate Goltana and Orlandu. What? Shh. Lower your voice. This is a real plan. Trying to incite those dissatisfied with the government to revolt, thereby causing people to distrust the government even more. Both armies will try to put down the revolts, but won't have enough soldiers. Then what? They'll finish things trying to break the deadlock. All these recent revolts were the High Priest's plan? And to stop these, both armies were leading Belfla? Everything is as you planned. Not quite, because during the battle with Lag and Goltana, we'll be both killed by someone. Of course the leaders will also be killed. Nantans, Orlandus Hokten, Zalbag, and Dystarg. Losing their leaders, both armies will stop fighting and turn to peace. And then the church will become the mediator. And then the people will support the church entirely. They even threw the Zodiac Brave legend. But the Zodiac Stone, right now, the church's biggest obstacle. Aren't you trying to get the stones also? He stands. I'm not working for the church. What do you mean? It means I'll kill you if I have to. Don't worry, our reasons may be different, but we want the same thing. As long as we want the same thing, we won't be enemies. Come with me. Sorry, I can't. She needs me. Prince or princess, doesn't matter as long as they're easily controlled. High Priest's plan calls for a puppet government. You're just using Olivia for your own ambitions? I don't know, but Ramza stands. But what? I'd give my life for her. Delita. Is that strange? No, I believe you. A sudden gunshot breaks the conversation. Ramza, church is surrounded. Come out quietly. Is that Zalmo? Delita and Ramza exit the church. You're the Black Knight! Hurrah! Why are you here? Now that you've seen me, I cannot let you live. Come on, Ramza. They're unknowingly part of the High Priest's plot. If you explain it well, they'd understand. He's so naive. Well, good luck. You know what you're doing. He's the top criminal. Anyone who helps him is guilty too. You, the leader of the Black Knights, dare oppose the trial examiners? I know what you are, and that's why I must kill you all. What? You audacious fool, your actions will disrupt the world order and oppose God's natural providence. Are you trying to rebel against God? Disrupt the order. This order you talk about is just a matter of your own convenience. Using God as order to control people is absurd. You have no right to take advantage of the innocent. I don't care about God. I just want to see the truth. The truth? Are you saying it's not the truth? You had a chance to clear charges in the Cardinal murder and Zodiac Stone robbery, but you blew it by running away. That proved your guilt. I've already decided you're guilty and sentenced you. It's too late to say anything. Then I guess I must fight. Zalmo thought he wouldn't dare touch him, but he was wrong. Ramza and Delita charged at Zalmo, running their swords through his unarmed body. Oh, God. Please punish the wicked, as he falls down dead. What are you going to do, Ramza? I had two reasons for coming to Zeltania. One was to see you, the other is to see Orlandu. Thunder God Cid? I want his cooperation to uncover the church's plot. How? I have strong proof that I'll uncover the wrongdoing. The Germanic scriptures. When I met Olin, the Count's son-in-law, he promised me if I had proof, he'd stop the High Priest conspiracy. Olin, huh? A young lady appears from the shadows. It's okay, he's one of us. Several people were sent from Iran to help me. She's one of them. Help you? More like keep an eye on you. Hey, come on. She knows everything. She's the only one we can trust in the Goltana army. You're the youngest Beelve Ramza, right? My name's Balmafula. Nice to meet you. And what do you want? The Hokten are moving. Is St. Bethla the target? She nods. Count Landu left Bethla a while ago. Goltana's heading for Bethla, along with your Black Sheep Knights. It's a little too late. Battle won't end. I'm not giving up. I'll persuade the Count before any more die. I guess this is goodbye, Ramza. Stay alive, Delita. You too. Delita walks over to Ramza, stretches out his hand. They shake, and Ramza disappears into the shadows. You letting him go? I know what he'll do. You even used your friends. Shut up. What do you know? I hate people like you. Hurry up and go. At the Bed Desert, Ramza and his troops head for Bethla, but along the way, they come across the desert. They're all spread? Nice wind. Should be enough to float them across the air for most of the day. Ramza and troops arrive. Oh, didn't think I'd see you here. What are the Shrine Knights doing here? You said spread. What the hell did you spread? Heh, wanna know? I guess I can tell you, because there's nothing you can do now. Spill it. What'd you spread? This. The knights throw some kind of orb at the troop. The orb explodes, spreading poison on him. Poison? That's right. I spread the Hokuton province. Any soldier who inhales will be too sick to fight. High Priest doesn't want Goltana to win the war. That's correct. If the Hokuton can't fight their best, Nantan will open the fortress, totally annihilating it, making it a good chance to kill Goltana and Orlando. Of course, plans are set to kill Larg in the confusion. It'll probably be easier to kill him in the confusion over poisoning. What? You should be happy. The war will end. Now on will be the center of authority. People want that. No more aristocrats ruling the kingdom. I won't let that happen. I'll end the war differently. I knew you'd say that. Ramza pulls his sword just in time to hear a gunshot. He quickly rolled left. The bullet missed him by a few inches. Keeping his eye on Balk's gun, Ramza charges. Another bullet misses him, but manages to lance his ribs. Balk tries to reload his gun, but Ramza runs at Balk with one sweep from the sword. The gun flies away. Ramza sends another blow from the sword. Balk watches the sword cut through his own flesh. Screaming, the knight falls to his knees. Damn it. I'm not gonna die in a place like this. Can't resist the pain. Balk falls to the ground and dies. I have to hurry. Meanwhile, Nantan Knight tries to capture Orlando. What do you mean? Suspicion? Conspiracy? Please, sir. Obey the order. Order? Nonsense. Why would I be involved in a conspiracy? Goltana enters the room. It's too bad, Cid. Tempting rebellion? You can't be serious. I'd never think of. I have proof. You've been secretly planning with the church to overthrow me. Nonsense. Who told you such a lie? You still deny it? Hearing of your betrayal, the High Priest notified me personally. But it's the High Priest's plot. High Priest plot? You dare say that? Can you prove it? I've been serving you for over 20 years, and you don't trust me? Can't go to war with your knights. I'm very disappointed, Cid. Take him away. Orlando gets taken away by the knights. Delita and Bafuma enter the room and kneel before Goltana. Yes, Your Excellency. Continue contact Morand. If we get an official edict, turning over Lag will be easy. The High Priest already decided. No need to worry. Thanks for your trouble. I'll grant you command of the Nanton Knights, and you'll become a holy knight. I appreciate your kindness. Counting on you, Delita. I know I can trust you. I won't let you down. Ramza and his troop arrive. We can choose which side of the wall. At the south wall. Nanton Knights ask, Who are you? Where'd you come from? We're not Hokuton. We're here to see Count Orlando. Present us immediately. See here to see Orlando. So you're the ones hired to assassinate Goltana. Fool. Count Orlando's already been captured in prison. Don't worry, you'll see him soon. In prison. We have to do something before the armies collide. But if you appear from the front, a knight exclaims, I never thought the Hokuton would attack from the front. We'll get them all at once. Attack! We have... and then, same thing. Okay. The Hokuton fell one by one from Balk's poison, yet eventually got to Dystarg and Larg. What's happened here? Zalbeg appears at the scene, sees over the dead bodies, makes his way over to a poison knight. You okay? Pull yourself together. I'm fine. My head just hurts. And she falls down. Hey, get a grip. Dystarg comes out. Moss fungus poison has been spread through the air. Dystarg falls on her knee. Zalbeg helps him. Brother. Don't worry. I'm alright. Where's His Highness? His Excellency? We don't know. Here's Zalbeg. Dystarg. Zalbeg and Dystarg come up and see Larg lying on the ground. Your Excellency! Call a chemist! Dystarg makes his way over to Larg. How do you feel? My head hurts. I feel sick, but I'll be alright. I'll feel better in a while. That's the problem. What? Zalbeg brings out his dagger to stab Larg. What's this? Brother? Larg struggles and Dystarg pushes the dagger deep into his body. Quiet, Zalbeg. You betray me. You killed Balbanes, not only to inherit the Baelve estate, but to kill me? Dystarg pulls the dagger from Larg's body. Larg spits out blood as Darg stands, breathing heavily. More blood trickles from his mouth and dies. Brother! No! Did you... poison? Not me. It was done by the allies who want the Baelve to take center stage. Why have they... Duke Log died in battle. We'll carry on his will. But the plot... Just put a dagger in one of the hands. He's the assassin sent by the Nantan, alright? Brother! In front of the Bethel garrison sluice. Oh, this floodgate? If I open it and release the water, they won't be able to fight. How do I open it? Probably push the levers of both sides? I see them, I'll just have to get there. Okay, if I just pull this, and the other lever too, it's the last one. He pulls the lever and the water gates open, pouring out, breaking the water gates of Bethla. Larg and Goltana's attacks were avoided. Olan, Ramza, Bafuma made their way to Orlando. Father! The three enter the cell. Father, you're safe. Ramza and Bafuma kneel down. Yes, I'm fine. You must be Ramza. You've grown. I recognized you. You know me? Of course, it's no wonder you don't remember me. You were only 3 or 4 years old when I saw you. You were almost hurt, trying to hold my sword. Your father scolded you and cried. Thank you for coming. Both of you can relax now. They rise. There were minimal losses from both sides, thanks to Ramza. We were able to avoid all-out war. Is that so? Balban sure has a fine son. Let me thank you on behalf of everyone, Ramza. No need for thanks. I only did what was natural. You've inherited Balban's soul. You should be pleased. What with the upper mission? Goltana's planning to kill you tomorrow. Please escape. Father, what she says is true. For now, let's... I know. I can't stay here while Goltana's like that. Olen, my son, this battle will soon end. I'll go with him. I must stop the High Priest no matter what. Father, I'll go with you too. No. You must remain. You must return to Zaltania. Protect Olivia. Olivia is the rightful heir of the throne. It's your duty to protect her. You understand? Yes. Alright. Ramza. Of course. Then let's go before someone sees us. Angry from failure, Goltana ordered the leader to come. What's this? Who opened the floodgate? The leader enters the room and kneels before Goltana. Yes, Your Excellency. Gather the soldiers. Attack the Hokuton. We can't move because of the water. Neither can they. That's our edge. Now's our chance to make them think we won't attack. We have to move now. That's not a good idea. What? The leader drew his sword and charged at Goltana. In one motion, the sword struck home. Oh. You. Nobody wants you to be king. The leader pulls the sword. Blood pours from his body. He falls to the ground dead. Come in. Balafuma comes in with Orlando. Orlando falls on his knees before Delita. You understand. Your death won't be waste. Bravado says, everything is guided by will of Saint Ajora. Delita stabs his sword through his body, then pulls out his sword, puts back in his sheath. The fake Orlando silently falls to the ground. The real Cid and Ramza have escaped. Good. Pray that Ramza will take care of the rest. Having lost their leaders, the High Priest proposed a mediator for the armies, but since they were both still strong, they refused. I head for Limbury, look for Alma. On their way, at the Zaragras trade city. Would you like a flower? It's only one go. What? Flowers? What's wrong? Never seen a flower before? Oh, of course. Won't you buy it? Sorry, not this time. Alright, that's okay. Oh, I feel bad now. Or, alright, I'll buy it. Really, thank you. He buys a flower from the girl. In a place like this, not a lot of people buy flowers around here. When is my knight in shining armor gonna come take me away from here? I'm sorry. Excuse me for babbling. Thank you so much for buying a flower. Bye. Oh, it's just the day and age. After saying it, Zaragras, Ramza and his troop pass Germania's Peak to reach Limbury. If you want to pass, leave your money, get your hand off that sword, and you'll live. Boss, that guy's wanted. Yeah, huge bounty. Maybe it's better to kill him and get the reward than take their money now. Yeah, I saw his face on the poster. We're no bounty hunters, but what the hell? Let's kill him for the guild. With that, the bandit charged at Ramza. Ramza pulled his sword to counterattack. Ramza's sword stuck home beneath the bandit's neck. After defeating the bandits, Ramza and his troop only had to cross Poskus Lake to reach Limbury. At the lake, it appears several ghosts bar their way. Who disturbs our sleep? You have the Zodiac Stones. Hand them over. With that, we can move to a higher dimension. Rums and his troops defeat the ghost and proceed to Limbury. Raffle, a temple knight of Morond Galavados Church. Under Vormov's orders, Raffle goes to the Beelve family to form an allegiance with Dystark, but Raffle's plea for revenge against the church was denied. I see I have no intention of agreeing with arbitration. That's right. His Excellence wishes to unify the kingdoms. Rather, until King Aureus is recognized as the true king, we won't stop fighting. As long as the Beelves live, we won't give up. Who let you assassinate Duke? What a thing to say. Log was killed by someone who sent by the Nantan. Or are you saying you sent the assassin? So you're not going to cooperate? If we wanted to, we could easily beat you. Don't forget that. Us? Do you remember what poison was that took out the Hokuton? I think it was extracted from the moss fungus. Right. Unless you take large doses, it won't kill you. But even the smallest amounts, over time, can be deadly. Over time, you develop symptoms similar to a cold. You're not fully aware of the conditions until it's too late. Didn't your father die from cold complications? What are you saying? I heard you know a lot about poison. So, what are you saying? If you bury a body with moss fungus, the moss fungus begins to grow from the body. Did you know that? Such trivial things. Oh yeah, got something for you from the High Priest. The Temple Knight brings out a shining stone, puts it on the table, and it glows. What's this? It's a Holy Zodiac Stone from Morond. He'd like you to have this to show you his trust. The stone glows again. Zalbag, seen behind the door, listening in, while Ramza and his troop come to the gate of Limbury. Nobody's here. Are these ruins really deserted? The entrance is open. He makes his way to the entrance. Something's not right. This feels like the time I faced Quailkin and Vilias. Welcome to Limbury. A young lady appears at the gate above. We've been waiting for you. We have a warm welcome for you. Lead and Celia appear. We'll burn you to death, so don't run away. Demons appear as well. Damn, a trap. One of Ramza's wizards incinerated one of the demons with flare. Ramza and Orlando killed the rest. If you want your dear sister back, be brave and enter. We'll be waiting inside. Hurry up. They disappear. Alma. Inside of Limbury, Vormov and Elmdor had a meeting. Velius and Quailkin are both gone. We're the only ones alive now. Edmerek's caught in a loophole. Don't worry about him. He'll soon be summoned to the other side. Did they find a suitable body for him? Yes, the Zodiac Stone chose one, just as they chose us. The stones choose the body. Elmdor rises from his seat and walks to the window. Really? Now we have to bring back the Bloody Angel using the ultimate power. Even though the stones find a suitable body, they come and go at will. Did we find a good body for the angel? Don't tell me it's the girl. There's only one body suitable for that angel. That girl. We must find a way to the dead city. Celia appears. He's here. I lured him into the castle. What shall we do with him? I've been waiting for you, Ramza. Payback time for what happened at Riavanes. Be careful. He's strong. Even beat Valius. Don't worry about me. Let me handle him. Go find the way to the dead city. Okay, be careful. Alright, I'm going. Inside of Limbury Castle. Ramza and crew come before Elmdor, Lead and Celia. It's payback time for all the disgrace from Riavanes. Alma, Where's my sister? Where is she? You'll have to beat it out of me. With that, the battle began. Ramza's best monk scored a blow on Celia and Lead's jaw. Celia and Lead turned into an ultimate demon before Ramza and his troops' eyes. Ramza slashed wildly with his sword on one of the ultimate demons. The demon fell with a haunting sound. Orlando releases a stasis sword on the other, freezing it. Ramza threw a devastating uppercut at Elmdor. The uppercut connected, and Elmdor falls to his knees. Ah, you're strong. I thought you'd be strong, but with this body I can't seem to... He vanishes. Elmdor. Underground. Come down. Your sister is there. You're not getting away. Ramza and his troop hurried down to the underground. Elmdor, give up. You don't stand a chance. Let Elma go. Oh, you fool. She's not in the castle. The only ones here are spirits of the dead. The dead arise from their coffins. And your life shall also end here in this graveyard. Elmdor, using the stone's power, turns into Zelaria, the demon. Let's settle this once and for all. Meliadul enters the room. What? The Marquis? A monster? This is the power of the Zodiac Stone? Now you know what I said was true. Your brother Izu died because he found the truth and fought him. Oh my god. Does Father Lormov know that? Well... So you're Vormov's daughter. Just like Izud, your body isn't suitable for us. Your father's was. Then father was? Yes. He's no longer your father. He's a blood member of darkness. But no matter. For you now, Ramza will die here. What you said was true. I'm sorry. It's okay, Meliadul. Let's avenge Izud. One of Ramza's lancers leaps up. Meliadul and Ramza remaining troops fought the dead bodies while Randu releases a night sword on Zelaria. The terrifying red light came crashing down, injuring him. The lancer crashed down on Zelaria as well. Right at that moment, Ramza struck his sword through Zelaria's body, followed by another sword. The sword went straight through the Zelaria crest. With two swords embedded in his body, Zelaria fell to the ground. Oh, sorry. I'm leaving the rest to you. With that, the demon's body exploded, leaving the stone on the ground. Ramza picks up the stone. Meliadul brings out a holy stone from her pocket. Secrets in this stone. I never dreamed. It may be divine, but I just thought it was a strange rock. I never thought collecting them would make a miracle. The stone glows. Neither you nor Izud were informed. Even Wygraf didn't know until he turned into Lukavi. So even the High Priest plot is being used by Vormov. What are they after? That, I don't know. If they want to, they could destroy an entire brigade, just like at Riovan's. But they don't use that power outright. There must be a reason why. Maybe they can't use that power outright. The Lukavi of legend was unbeatable, ferocious monster. That's right, they don't seem to be the immortal evils that the legends say. Legends do tend to over-exaggerate. Maybe Lukavi was just another monster as all. Hope so. Meliadul hands the stone to Ramza. I'm going to give you the Zodiac Stone. In return, let me alone. I want to know why my father... Besides? I want to know why they gave away the Capricorn Stone. Why it was given to Dice Dog. I need to know. To my brother. Why? They head to Igros for some answers. But meanwhile, in Zeltania Castle, Olivia stood near a window, and suddenly the sound of battle broke out. Where'd he escape to? Search over there. There was a wounded trying to escape. He must still be near. Olin, covered in blood, enters the room where Olivia is. Olin, are you okay? What an awful wound. Be strong. Olivia, Your Highness, I must tell you. Don't speak. Please, listen to me. My stepfather, Orlando, didn't murder Goltana. Suspected of conspiracy, my stepfather escaped Bethel with Ramza Beolve. Now he's fighting to stop the High Priest's evil plot. I trusted Uncle not to start any rebellious movement. No good. Door won't open. Highness, are you safe? Please, open the door. Then, who killed Goltana? It was the knights breaking the door. Your Highness, you okay? Here he is. The leader enters the room. Two knights fall to their knees. You there. Leave this room. I said, leave this room. But I'll not say it again. Yeah. The two knights leave the room. Balafuma enters the room, and Delita walks over to Olan. Please, don't be rough on Olan. Such a foolish thing you did, Olan. You traitor! Oh, please. You wanted this too. Look around. See anyone who's really saddened? You should be thanking me for killing your father. Now, nobody'll be after him. Stop the nonsense. Why did you do such a thing? I told you I'd make you into a real monarch. You liar! You were just trying to use me. Don't you trust me? Well, Olivia? I'd like to trust you, but I must talk to Olin. Go to your room. Please, be gentle with him. Okay, I promise. Olivia goes down, slams her room's door, and secretly eavesdrops. I don't care. All I wanted to know was to clear my stepfather and do it in one death blow. What are you talking about? I can't have you dead. What am I worth to you alive? You'll work under me. Don't be a fool. I refuse, even if it means death. Unfortunately, you can't refuse. I'll bring down the Hookton and build Olivia's kingdom. Of course, I'll kill the High Priest. I'm not his dog. Are you serious? The hell? I'm sure you know I'm right. What I'm planning to do is completely justified. Former squire, now in control of the knights, restoring order to the world. It's easy to understand. This is a hero people have been demanding. For that, you're going to take advantage of everything? Is that wrong? Olivia, in disbelief, runs into her room, hearing Delita's words. Balfuma steps forward. What's the matter? Want to kill me? I know the High Priest sent you as an assassin, and if I betray you, you'll kill me, right? Delita slowly walks at Balfuma. She steps back, draws a small dagger. Go on. Stab me with that dagger. What's the matter? Go on. If you don't kill me, I'll kill you. The screen fades, and the sound of a scream is heard. At the graveyard, after listening to the secret meeting between Raffle and Dystarg, as Raffle said, there's a poisonous mushroom, moss fungus, growing on the ground. Learning this, Zelbag headed to his father's resting place at the graveyard. This way. Mister, wait. Father, come here. I'd like you to see something. Picks a mushroom from Balbane's tomb. This. Throws the mushroom at the chemist. Do you know what that is? Of course, it's moss fungus. Mushroom. It's poison. Not deadly, though. No wonder. The chemist throws the mushroom away. Mister, we'd best be going. Why? Are you so scared? Don't you know? Moss fungus only grows on corpses in tombs with moss fungus corpses of major bad luck. They say moss fungus corpses mean the end of that family's generation. Okay, you may go now. Zalbag throws a coin at the chemist. Thanks, mister. Must keep this a secret. I will. The chemist disappears into the darkness. Father. At the gates of Igar's castle, Ramses stands. No guards. Strange. He sees a chocobo standing next to the gate. It's Zalbag's. That's it. He enters the castle. After finding out that Dystarg had murdered Balbanes, Zalbag went to the castle to avenge his father's death. After seeing Dystarg in the castle, Zalbag knocks his brother onto the floor and draws his sword. Zalbag, have you gone crazy? What's this all about? Brother, you call yourself a Beelve. You mean Duke Lard? He'd have died anyway. Think about it. He couldn't even fight without relying on others for help. It was a mistake for anybody like him to start a war. It's bad to kill one's lord, but my father, I'll never forgive that. Why him? Why'd you have to kill him? What? I don't know what you're talking about. The Duke's dying words. I couldn't believe them. Why, brother? Why'd you kill father? Dystarg! Zalbag's insane! More knights come in, surround Zalbag. Dystarg gets to his feet. Capture him! Brother! Zalbag! Ramza, you were right. Our brother started a war to kill Lag and satisfy his own ambition. This is disgraceful. Cannot be forgiven. Zalbag. Zalbag sidestepped just in time to counter the attack from one of the knights. Zalbag attacked the knight. The sword cut through the knight's armor as if it were cotton. The first knight fell to the ground, dead as a doornail. Ramza pulled out his sword from his sheath and dashed at the Hokotan knights. Ramza hurled his sword with all its strength at his enemies and struck one of the knights. Fools! Why won't you obey? Why do you defy me? The powerful must rule the powerless. It's our duty. Even once mighty royal family has fallen and lost their power, it's only natural for us to take their place. It's the right way to use our power. Why can't you understand? Don't you have any justice, brother? The Beelve name is for the brave. You aren't worthy of it. Justice? I'm embarrassed to think what you people said. You think such petty ideals can govern the people? Why are you able to use that sword? Think it's because the people call you a hero? It's all because of me. Because I dirtied my hands, you're here. You should be thanking me, not despising me. Zalbag, in a rage, ran towards Dystarg. Ramza leaps out of the way of the two swords sailing narrowly beside him. Ramza pulled out his second sword and stabbed the two knights. The two knights fell to the ground. Zalbag reached for the Dystarg and grabbed him by his hair and lifted his sword. Dystarg struggled to free himself and pulled out a long sword that hung at his belt. Zalbag went straight through his body. If only you hadn't interfered. I've listened for hours. The Beelves, you fools. Dystarg falls to the ground and changes into a demon when his stone shines. So that's it. Now I know, young fool. Here's a souvenir for you on the way to hell. I killed Balbanes. Yes, I did it. The Beelves finally had their chance to rule, but he blew it. That idiot. So I killed him. Even a swordmaster can't fight poison. Elmeric uses a power against Zalbag. He feels a sharp pain all over his body. Using the stone power, he destroys Zalbag right in front of Ramza. Now it's your turn. You'll regret opposing me. Ramza dashed at the demon, but realized it wouldn't make any time. Elmeric sent off a few bolts. One just missed his ribs, but it managed to land his skin. Ramza threw his other sword at Elmeric. He countered it, and Ramza lifted his sword to attack and stabbed through his body. Shit. It's still not right. If only Bloody Angel were here, this wouldn't have happened. With that, the demon disappeared with the lightning. The holy stone fell to the ground. This is the end of the Beelve's name. Don't matter. Names don't matter. What's important is how you live your life. Alma. I must save Alma. Inside of the temple. Losing many allies and having many stones stolen, Vormov commenced an attack on the High Priest. After killing the High Priest's bodyguard, Vormov puts his sword straight through the priest's body. You're betraying me. Vormov pulls his sword. If you'd confessed all, I'd have kept you alive. Didn't mean to take such drastic measures, but I don't have much time left. What do you mean? I was going along to get the Zodiac Stone, but now the kid took most of them. It was all for nothing. The priest begs for mercy. Spare me. The wound is deep, but not fatal. If you treat it soon, you'll be okay. Now, if you value your life, tell me where the entrance to Miranda is. Album. A sealed magic square at the bottom of the library. How do we break the seal? I don't know. It might be written in the scriptures. Vormov slaps the priest's hand. That kid. Vormov eyes signals Raffle, who's standing behind the priest, holding a katana. I'm through with you. Vormov leaves the room with Clayton. The priest stretches out his hand again. Please, spare me. Raffle lifts his katana and stabs it on the priest's back. Meanwhile, Ramza and his troops stood before Mirand. Stop! Only the priest's allowed in here. What business do you have at Mirand Temple? Identify yourself. My name's Ramza Beolve. I'm here for my sister Alma Beolve, who was kidnapped by Vormov. Heresy! What fool to come so openly? I will execute your sentence here and now. After fighting for some time, the sound of a scream escaped the mouth of a magician as Ramza pulls his sword. Ramza glanced his surroundings for more enemies, but there were none. The other shrine knights were already killed or injured by the troop. Alma, I'm coming. Just hold on. Ramza and his party stood before the three shrine knights in the hall of St. Mirand. Vormov, Raffle, and Clayton. So you're Ramza. Nice meeting you. I'd ask you to dinner, but I'm too busy. Forgive me. I don't have too much time. Let's get down to business. If you want your sister, give me the Qumranic scriptures and all the Zodiac stones. If you don't do what I say, your sister's dead. Hand him over. Where's Alma? Unless you show me her now, I'll not lend over the scriptures or the stones. Didn't you hear me? You have no choice. I'll say it again. Hand them over. Only the scriptures. I'll give you the stones after I see Alma. Ramza puts the book down on the ground and slowly walks away. Raffle steps up and picks up the book, then flips through. Well, it's here. It's a simple curse. Good. Now that we know that they're finished, I can let them go. But I'll get revenge for Velius and the others. You deceived me! Ramza pulls his sword, just in time to parry a blow from Vormov. Ramza danced around with Vormov, waiting for him to make the move. Why do you let Alma live? What? You even killed your own son. Why do you keep Alma alive? That's none of your affair. If you want to know, kill me. Father? Are you really my father? Of course, dear daughter. Why are you over there? When did you become the enemy? That's because you're not the father you used to be. What do you mean? At Limbury, Marquis Elmdor used Zodiac Stones to turn into a monster. Father, it wasn't you who killed the people at Ravaines and also Islude? You're saying we're monsters. You're not my father. Vormov's sword moved. Ramza dodged the blow and counterattacked, cutting through his armor. I won't be beaten here. I must escape. Vormov and crew escapes. Running away, coward. Ramza and his party go after Vormov, catch up with him. At the chapel of St. Mirand. No more time to waste. I want to end this now. You probably won't go quietly. I'm afraid your life must end here. My servants will be your opponents. A coffin, just the thing for you. Rest in peace. Vormov, using the stone's power, summons demons. This man will be your opponent. Zalbag rises. Zalbag? He may be your brother, but he's joined our family. Think you can fight him? Vormov disappears into the darkness, laughing. Dirty. Zalbag. Kill the boy before you. Don't let him leave the temple alive. Brother, Zalbag, it's me. Is that you, Ramza? What am I doing here? I can't feel a thing. You're being controlled by Lukavi. I'm fighting you. Why? Go, Ramza. Run, or else I might kill you. Brother. Ramza leaps out of the way of Zalbag's sword. Please, Ramza, kill me. I'm in pain. No feeling in my hands or feet, yet it hurts. All over. The scariest part is I'm slowly losing my memory. You'll be okay, Zalbag. I'm sure there's a way. Don't give up. Just don't give up. No. Hurry up. Kill me. I'm in pain. I hear voices. Talking, crying, calling, taunting. Do something. Help me. Hurry. Kill me. Damn that Vormov. Crying, Ramza charged Zalbag, sword out, and strikes him through. Ramza falls to his knees. I'm so sorry, Ramza, to make you suffer. Save Arma. You're the only one who can. I have to go now. Goodbye, Ramza. Thank you. Zalbag falls to the ground and vanishes. Zalbag! Inside the Moran temple, Ramza goes further. Meanwhile, the old man lay on the ground, a katana still quivering in his back. His bodyguards were ground dead as to stone. Somebody. Ramza enters the room. How awful. Help me. Hold on. Shrine. You know where they went? Where'd they go? Orbon. Breathing his last breath, the high priest dies. Orbon Monastery. Ramza and party heads to Orbon to stop Vormov. And playlist. Anyway. At Orbon Monastery, underground book storage, 4th floor. Stay and stand guard. I'll go after Vormov. Yes, sir. Rafa goes down after Vormov. Ramza and his troop arrive. What's in this underground library? Ramza's troop kill the guards protecting the entrance, and a conversation is heard. Leave it to me. I'm counting on you, Rafa. Well, no, that is it, Zario. I'm the one with the time god. Open this gate. I won't let you go. Ramza heads down to stop them. I've been waiting for you, Ramza. That's far enough. Rest eternally beneath this monastery. This feeling, the same when I fought Celia and Lead. You're not human. No, I'm not. I've risen above the humans. I have obtained eternal life with the help of Vormov's power. You can't understand the joy. What are you trying to do? What do you want? Do you really want to know, Ramza? If you do, you'll have to beat me. That is, if you can. Grabbing his sword, Ramza rushes forward. Rafa uses his mighty sword ability and knocks him away. Recovering from the blow, Ramza stands. Orlando throws a blow on Rafa, manages to wound his left arm. Ramza, seeing the opportunities, throws a small dagger and strikes home Rafa's body. I can't die here. I haven't finished my duty. Ramza, I invite you to hell. Fareth Koth Death Vana. Zol Remdo Fililio. I am the one together with time god Zamola who can open this gate. Dijon! The floor starts to shake. Beams of light flash around the room and explodes, covering the room in mist. The mist disappears along with everybody. Ramza, in a room along with Rafa. What is this? Welcome to Murad, Death City. Now that you're here, you can never return. All we have to do now is destroy that entrance. Rafa raises his hand, mumbles something. A ball of energy forms in his hand. The ball disappears, and the entrance collapses to pieces. Go on, your sister's waiting. Raffle dies. Alma. Ramza leaves the room, ventures outside, meeting with his party. Ramza and his party come across Clayton and his troop. So, Raffle's been defeated. Then unless I can defeat you here, I can't face Raffle. Come on. Ramza's troop heads to Clayton's troop. Where's Vormov? Where'd he go? Where? What an odd thing to say. We came to that city to revive our master. He slumbers in this world, in complete parts. Vormov is heading for the master's resting place, where Seder Jorah died. Where's that? Where? You'll have to defeat me to find out. The battle begins, and Ramza fires an arrow. A stray arrow got Clayton. While the battle ensued, he falls to the ground wounded. Ramza and his troop finish off the rest. Forgive me, Raffle. Clayton dies, and a loud thunderclap booms in the distance. Over there! In the Lost Sacred Precincts, Ramza faces Bulk, a temple knight who died in a battle at the Bed Desert. Nice to see you, kid. I was beaten before. Not this time. I'll make Death City a grave. You've turned into Lucaves too? You'd sink that low just to live. What a pity. It's pretty nice, kid. I'm finally a real human being. I wouldn't call selling your soul to the devil human. I'm above death, at the top of the human race. Now I don't have to endure unjust treatment by you aristocrats. I've won true freedom. I'm a true human being. I'll be treated equal now. A real human being. Don't make me laugh. How valuable is freedom you didn't earn yourself? The moment pride is lost, freedom is also lost. You lost your freedom when you lost your pride and confidence. Equality is not something you're given. It's something you fight for. Any freedom gotten from Lucavi isn't true freedom. The two men go head-on. Ramza throws a jawbreaker punch at Bulk and scores. Bulk regains his consciousness from the punch and fires a bullet from his gun. The bullet misses Ramza by a few inches. He pulls his sword and attacks. The attack knocks over Bulk's gun. Without any weapon, he backs up, trips over. Ramza stabs his sword in the fallen opponent. I'm dying. I thought I'd risen over death. Ramza pulls the sword, and he dies. The stone is sympathizing. That way. The graveyard of airships. Vormov is seen kneeling before an unconscious Alma. Why doesn't Virgo work? He stands. The holy angel's spirit around here. Why? Maybe it's Jorah reincarnated. No, that can't be. Certainly Virgo did react. Vormov looks up. You're here. Ramza and troops stand before Vormov. That's far enough. Virgo's not working, so give it up. Hand over Alma. No, it'll work. Just needs more. You didn't hear. Just needs more blood. Lots of blood is needed for the angel's resurrection. Much blood shed since Jorah's death. I guess it wasn't enough. I have to go on another rampage. Don't worry. I'll sacrifice you first. Vormov, using the power, changes into Hashalam. Master, bloody angel, let me offer you blood darker than wine, hotter than burning lava. The troops attack Hashalam while Ramza rushes towards his sister. Alma, hold on, please, open your eyes. Alma. It's no use, you cannot wake her. What have you done to Alma? Her existence impedes our goal. When she wakes, she will remember her mission. Her important mission to call on our allies. Orlando managed to stab Excalibur and Hashalam. One of Ramza's archers fires a bolt at him. The bolt sails through the air and into his body. Hashalam kills the archer with magic. Ramza rushes forward and stabbing Hashalam. He knocks him out of the way, pulls the sword from his body, throws it away. Ramza stands and picks up his sword. Master, are you not awake yet? The stone responds and Alma wakes up. Where am I? Alma, brother, Ramza? I won't let you interfere. Bloody angel, I offer my own life for your resurrection. Seeing that he can't win, Hashalom tears his own body open and sacrifices himself for the angel's resurrection. A stone falls from his body and flashes. The stone on Alma's body responds. A light beam shines down from the sky onto Alma, resurrecting Saint Ajora. I have my body back. Alma! The stone shines. What? What is this? The stone flashes again. Help me, brother. Ramza rushes towards Ajora. Alma! Brother Ramza, stop. Don't interfere. Don't interfere. Another light beam shines down on Ajora and splits Alma from Ajora. Alma, you alright? Brother, I'm alright. I have to kill Ajora. Hurry. Are you trying to stop my resurrection? I won't let you come out. Come out, my servants. I will not let anyone prevent my resurrection. A light flashes around Ajora's body and a ball of energy forms. The ball explodes, turning Ajora into Ultima. Prepare yourselves, powerless ones. Ramza's troop ensue with Ajora's servants. They kill Ramza's monk. Orlandu rushes forward, sticks a sword through the demon. While that was happening, Ultima went forward to kill Alma. Seeing this, Ramza runs at Ultima with the sword tightly gripped. He sends a blow to strike Alma back. A pool of blood drips down from Ultima's back. The injured Ajora looks back at Ramza just in time to see his sword go straight through his body. Ultima looks at Ramza in disbelief. No, this can't be. You're a descendant of the one who killed me before. No, I won't be beaten. I will not be beaten. Ultima disappears with his dead servants. Suddenly, a huge hurl of light appears on top of Ramza's troops. The light fades away, revealing a huge skeleton. Ultima. I will kill you. Ramza and his troop close their eyes and prepare to face their destiny. The world now lies in their hands. The battle was long and hard, but the right-hearted heroes save the world and destroy evil. More power. The light and energy surrounds the area. The ship explodes along with Ultima, Ramza, and his troop. At the graveyard, people have arrived to pay their respects to Alma Beelve. With the Father's blessing, we shall return to Earth. Guide Alma Beelve's soul to heaven with Saint Ajora's divine protection. Baliam. Baliam. The people start to leave. An old man cries, "What a pity, she was so young. And all the siblings gone. The youngest, Ramza, won't even be buried. Sad. Beelve's 300-year history is over." All the people leave, but Alma and Balfuma come. "Sorry I'm late, Alma, Ramza. I wanted to come earlier, but it was too dangerous, too risky." Balfuma puts a bundle of flowers on top of their grave. Delita married Olivia. A commoner brings peace to a chaotic kingdom, marries a princess, becomes king. A legend that'll be passed down for centuries. Delita may be a good person, as you said, but it made him look like he killed her, then let her go. When her identity was clear, I guess he identified with her, having been used by Volmov. Balfuma points to an area. Olan nods and she leaves. "Did my father die fighting heroically?" Olan shakes his head. "I'll come back again. Bye." Olan walks and he looks. "Are you really dead? I still can't believe you're really dead. You mean, I know." Ramza and Alma appear riding chocobos. Olin, shocked. The two leave the area, and Olin runs after them. "Wait, Ramza! Alma!" The two disappear into the shadows, and Balafuma comes. He's alive! Alive! Olin and Balafuma stare at the direction they went. Thank you, Ramza. Ramza and Alma, riding chocobos, walk through the forest, come across a ruin. The two chocobos drink from the water from the nearby river. Dawn arrives, and the two head in the directions of the sun, as the sun fades. Since then, no one has caught sight of the two. Olin Durai reminisces in such a manner. Where does he find good fortune? What possesses them to live for the present? What treasures do they leave behind? One thing is certain, he is indeed the true hero. Years later, Olin Durai collected his experiences over a period of 5 years into a single syllabus. The collection, known as the Durai Papers, were presented to Prince Clemence's meeting. During the new possessor of the throne was to be selected, but the church, which feared public disclosure of the truth, decided to arrest Durai, burn him at the stake for the crime of heresy. The retrieved Durai Papers were confiscated by the church for several hundred years, but I have uncovered the truth. Now let me revive his honor. Let me live the way of life absorbed by the next generation. Author of the Brave Story, Alazam Durai. Thank you to this person who wrote this FAQ, because I've referenced this often because there are way too many memes that reference Final Fantasy Tactics, and they don't always say the things that they say, but there are so many good lines talking about the way the nobles, the highborns, people with money act. It's such a good game, such a good plot. And post-credits. At the ruins of Zeltania Church's castle, Delita arrives at the ruins with his chocobo to meet Olivia. Here you are. Everyone's been looking for you. Delita hops down, walks over to Olivia, brings out some flowers behind his back. Today's your birthday, right? These flowers. Olivia turns around, dashes toward Delita. She stabs him with a small dagger. The flowers fall to the ground. Olivia. You use everyone like that. Now you'll kill me just like Ramza. Delita pulls out the dagger from Olivia's hand, stabs her with it. Olivia falls to the ground and dies. Delita, holding his wound, backs away and drops the dagger and falls to his knees. Ramza, what did you get? The end. 2. And that's where I'm going to leave it. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you for listening to me. I know it can be nice to have a story, and hope everything goes well. So, that's it for me today, and this series. But feel free to check out my Twitch, twitch.tv/BrahmanKenku, and if you're watching this on Twitch, check out my YouTube at Brown1Kenku. So, till next time, have a better day.